Good afternoon, everyone. Today's November 14, 2018. My name is Nicolette Howe.
And I'm Easton Jay.
ERATH, Agri-Life Extension, Agriculture Commissioner election, and the Farm Bill are the latest agriculture updates. Welcome to Autry Ag Report.
In local news, ERATH Agri-Life Extension presents Feral Hog Program on November 30th, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Texas A&M Agri-Life Research and Extension Center. The agenda will cover management methods for wild hogs by John Tomachek and includes lunch at noon, $10 a plate. RSVP by November 28th by calling 254-965-1460 or erath-texas@tamu.edu.
In other local news, we turn to Mark Newmax to see the effects of this cold weather we've recently been experiencing.
With the lows getting down to 28 Monday night and 26 last night, I hope you took the proper precautions to wrap your outside pipes and faucets. If not, you better go check. And hopefully you took the proper precautions with your outside plants and animals.
Grasses in town and pastures out of town definitely took a hit from the freezing temperatures we had from the past 2 nights. Outside plants definitely took a hit from the harsh temperatures, showing here in this picture the droopiness.
This definitely was a winter welcoming, but fair temperatures are expected at the end of this week and into the weekend.
In state news, according to Miller's campaign website, Republican Sid Miller won the Agriculture Commissioner race in general election in Texas on November 6th. Miller defeated former Air Force Colonel Kim Olson in a tighter than expected race. The Texas Commissioner of Agriculture oversees a variety of programs aimed at promoting the agricultural economy and encouraging healthy living. Miller is an 8th-generation Texas farmer and rancher. He graduated from Tarleton State University with a Bachelor of Science in Vocational Ag Education. He and his wife currently reside in Stephenville, Texas.
In other state news, according to the Texas Farm Bureau, ranchers from all across Texas have been joining a mission with the Northeast Texas Beef Improvement Organization, or NetBio, to earn platforms for improved genetics by way of livestock auctions. The first NetBio auction was held in November of 1998. Today they host 8 sales and have a membership of over 900. NetBio auctions are held at the Sulphur Springs Livestock Commission and bring in cattle from 45 Texas counties. Since 1998, NetBio have marketed 531,000 head of cattle for more than $407 million.
In national news, according to Successful Farming, the Environmental Defense Fund and the National Corn Growers Association are joining forces in what the group says is a first-of-its-kind partnership between an environmental organization and commodity crop association. Believe that the partnership is geared to improve environmental outcomes while optimizing productivity and profitability. The group says the partnership will stress continuous improvements for water quality and climate resilience, while strengthening yields and profitability. Achieving supply chain sustainability goals requires close collaboration throughout the value chain. This partnership between EDF and NCGA promises to be a powerful way to help translate corporate sustainability commitments into on-farm conservation that works for farmers and the environment, said Rob Snyder, president of Field to Market, in an NCGA news release.
We now turn to Shelby Clayton with today's Ag Issue.
All through high school, I was very active in the FFA. Anyone that has ever been around FFA knows the opening words of the creed. I believe in the future of agriculture. And I do believe in the future of agriculture. But if you're like me, it's easy to get discouraged when the future of agriculture is wrapped up in a very complicated piece of legislation called the Farm Bill. And I know I've talked about the Farm Bill before, but this bears repeating. When I say complicated, I mean that I can barely understand it, and I have a degree in agriculture. Today, I'll break down the importance and some of the problems with the Farm Bill. The Farm Bill is renewed around every 5 years, and I say around because the Farm Bill is never voted on by the time the last bill expires. The bill itself is a massive piece of legislation, and the current Farm Bill, the Agricultural Act of 2014, is expiring this year. The deadline was actually September 30th, and well, we're now into November and the bill still hasn't been passed. This bill is especially important for Texas, the national leader in the number of farmers and ranchers. According to the Texas Department of Agriculture, 1 in 7 Texans work in an agriculture-related job. That totals around 14%. Part of this bill is crop insurance, a program that protects against the destruction of crops. I'm sure you can understand why that's important. If you spend your time and money in a crop that was destroyed, you would want to have insurance to cover it. But along with programs like that, there is SNAP, better known as food stamps. SNAP benefits more than 3.7 million Texans, but it's also the program that's holding up the bill. The House added a provision into the bill that would require anyone between the ages of 18 to 59 that isn't exempt to work or participate in job training programs for 20 hours a week, something that Democrats strongly oppose, but Republicans aren't budging on. Now, I'm not here to talk about party affiliations, just state the facts. The bill is held up and there is no end in sight. Hopefully the bill will be passed soon because the 2014 bill has already gotten a short-term extension. What are your thoughts on the Farm Bill?
Thanks, Shelby. While I agree that the deadline was important to make, it is even more important to me that farmers and people in all walks of life get the proper tools and resources necessary to be successful.
Lastly, we want to say congratulations to this year's finalists for the outstanding young farmers and ranchers recognized by Texas Farm Bureau. Growing a farm or ranch isn't easy, but dedication to succeed and devotion to agriculture has paid off for this year's finalists. Ryan and Santana Bay of Gatesville, Justin and Lindsay Haynes of Stephenville, and Braden and Jordan Minix of Tennessee Colony. Each year, Texas Farm Bureau's Outstanding Young Farmer and Ranchers competition recognizes the accomplishments of some of the top agricultural leaders between the ages of 18 and 35. This is a huge accomplishment in Texas, and we just want to say congratulations again.
This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us live on Facebook. You can follow Texan News Service on Twitter and check out our website at texannews.net for more of the latest stories.
This week's broadcast was produced by Shelby Clayton, Siler Frost, Autry Ag Nicolette Howe, Emily Jackson, Easton Jay, and Mark Nimick. Have a wonderful day, everyone.